Hey guys, it's Quinlin. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would try something fun, and what I want to do this month is just read like randomly on my bookshelf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually have Siri pick my TBR this month. So basically I'm going to organize, I have two bookshelves, so I'm going to randomize like a number between 1 and 2. This will be bookshelf number 1, that will be number 2. Then I'll do like the shelf number, and then I'll go ahead and like number the books that I'm willing to read, because there's a couple that I'm just probably going to take off if I've already read them and I don't want to reread them at the moment. And it will include series, so I don't know, I'm excited. So yeah, let's get into it. So Siri, pick a number between 1 and 2. Okay, she picked 2, so that's that bookshelf. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves. I have 5 shelves, but I have books on top of the bookshelf too, so it's counted as 6. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 6. Okay, 3. So I'll go down. I'll go like 1, 2, 3. Okay, then let me count how many books that I'm willing to read, and then I'll randomize it. Okay, so there are 9 books that I'm willing to read. I'm gonna go sorry, I'm excited. Left to right. So, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 9. 1. Oh! I guess I'm reading A Court of Mist and Fury. So basically, the first book Siri picked out for me to read is the A Court of Mist and Fury. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the entire ACOTAR series, which I've actually been wanting to do for a long time. So this is kind of perfect. I'm kind of pleased so far with our choices. I think I'm going to pick, since the ACOTAR series is like 3 books and then kind of like a smaller book, I'll probably pick like 5 or 6 more, just so that I'll try to finish them all in July, but I also have some other books that I'm going to read that aren't on the TBR, so I'll do my best, and I'm just excited. Pick a number between 1 and 2. 2, again, okay. A little sus. Pick a number between 1 and 6. 3. Just in case you need proof that I'm actually doing this. It actually says 3. Like, I'm not lying, like, I promise. 1, 2, 3. Wait, if that's the same shelf, okay. Pick a number between 1 and 8. 7, okay. Okay, so the next book on my TBR is Origin by Dan Brown. So he's the guy who wrote the Da Vinci Code, which I loved. And then I believe my mom picked this book up. It's a little chonky, so we'll see. But I'm excited. I like how he blends like historical elements and like art and culture into his books. I find those really fun, so I'm looking forward to this. Pick a number between 1 and 2. Again, it's literally 2 every single time. Okay. I swear if it's 3. Pick a number between 1 and 6. Okay. I don't think this is random enough, so I'm going to go on Google and I'm going to Google random number generator. Max 6. Generate. Okay, 5. Finally, a different number. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, gotta count. Okay, there are 9 books. So 7. Okay, so the next book Siri picked out for me was A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. And this is the second book in the An Ember in the Ashes series. I don't know if there's another one, but I guess I'll be reading this series. I'm getting a lot of series. I'm not that excited because once upon a time I started the series because a friend recommended it to me, and I ended up not enjoying it that much, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I will read it. I think I'll pick maybe 2 or 3 more. Okay, 2 again. I was supposed to say finally, but no. Okay, 6, that's the bottom shelf. I have 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 because the bottom shelf is kind of short and I've read most of the books on it. 3. Okay. So this is a series that was actually recommended to me by a friend. I'm not sure which one is the first book. Okay, I think it's Everless is the first book and Evermore is the second book. And it's like a world where like time is currency, so the rich people live forever and the poor people obviously don't live that long. So interesting concept. Again, another series. I'm a little shook. We're getting a lot of series. Finally, it says 1. Can you see that? Woo! 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. 4. Okay, I'm going top to bottom. So down here is my 4th shelf. You can't see it, but it's right here. Let me count. Okay, I think there are 5. 3. Okay, I guess the next book I will be reading is Invictus by Ryan Groudon, which looks like it's about time travel, which looks interesting. I think I've owned this book for a really long time, so honestly kind of good that it's getting on my TBR. I think this will be my final book because I have a lot of books already, but 1, yes, again, okay, 5, 1 out of 5, we get 2, so it's this shelf, which you guys can see. So I'll show you guys my process. So basically I look through the books and I'm like, if I've already read the book, am I willing to reread the book? And if I haven't read the book, then it automatically goes. So I've read Dissonance, don't really want to reread it. Harry Potter, I would consider rereading. Throne of Glass, I would consider rereading. Billy and Me, I've never read. So I'm going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's it. So there's 7 books. I got 1. Guys, did I not just say that number 1 was the entire Harry Potter series? Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, no. This is a commitment. I mean, even if I pretended that it was Throne of Glass, that's still equally as long. Guys, I'm kind of shook here. Okay, let's count how many books are gonna be on my July TBR, and we'll see, because I already have for sure 2 books. I have 1 book that I'm reading right now that I'm literally about to finish, that I'm hopefully gonna finish today. And so, like, that's 1, and then I have 2 other books, maybe 3. So I have like 4 books that I kind of want to read that weren't going to be included in this video, right? That's completely separate, that I for sure wanted to read in July. So 4 books. We have 7 Harry Potter books. Already we're at 11. I have not read 11 books. I don't know if I've ever read 11 books in a month, but let's count how many other books I have. So as far as, I believe these are both standalones. I'm not sure about Invictus, but I'm pretty sure about Origins. So that's an extra 2. So we've got 13. We've got this series, which brings us to 15. We've got A Torch Against the Night, which is fall, or like the first book is An Ember in the Ashes. So we're already at 17. And then A Court of Mist and Fury, which is 4 books, which is 21 books. It's a good thing I'm trapped at home, I guess, because that is actually insane. Let me see. Okay, let's do some quick maths. Okay, so we have 31 days in July divided by 21 books. Every 1 point... Did I do that right? Is that how... Yeah. Every 1.4 days, I have to finish a book. 1.4 days. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. Okay, because Harry Potter was chosen last, I am not going to put it first on the list. Like, I'm gonna put it last on my TBR. So I may read it in August. I will read it. I promise I will read every single book that I've randomly generated in this video. I will read every single book. So I will be rereading the Harry Potter series, which is exciting because I have wanted to reread it for a while, but I just haven't really gotten around to it. The last time I read this series was honestly when I was like a really little kid. So it's exciting, and then we can also rewatch the movies, which is also a fun time, but because if I get rid of the Harry Potter series, that's only 14 books that I have to read in July, which is honestly, I mean, that's a book every 2.2 days. So, not great, but a lot better. Wow, I just shouldn't have gone for that last one. I was ambitious. I was hoping to get like an easy one, like a standalone book, but okay, so guys, I'm excited. I love making plans, so here's my plan. I am going to read them in the order that I picked them out, I think, but I kind of forgot. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch this video. Okay guys, so after, okay, so those are the books that I'm going to be reading or attempting to be reading in July. I'll read as many of them as possible, but I'm sure we're gonna spill over into August. So it's honestly a really hefty TBR. And if you think about it, 21 books. The past 2 months, I read like 10 and then I read like 9 books. So if I could read 10 and 11 books, honestly, that's kind of my TBR for the rest of the summer, which is chill. And I was planning on doing like kind of another Siri Pick My TBR for college anyway, but we still have to see if we're actually going back or not. So we'll find out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm sorry I got a little shook there at the end. I just wasn't expecting to read the entire, like I know I included it, but I wasn't expecting to read the entire Harry Potter series. It's just like a commitment, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, you guys will hear about all of the books that I chose probably in my next 2 wrap-ups. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. Just, yeah, bye.